should do something with this stack here, though. I worry about the numbers here. They would dogpile me. Let's just stay in a decently... No, well, we'll go over to... I want somewhere with decent protection. Pest will have to do. Alright, they all come tumbling down. Get you guys off, and I'm thinking, since we are relatively free right now, I'm going to do a big siege. There we go. Who's your favorite character and why is it Yosuke? I have no strong feelings for Yosuke. I like that autistic artist guy from Persona 5. What was his name? Alright, Herr Kommissar is not the best at fighting, but Montenegrin forces certainly are. So I'm not winning this on morale, I'm certainly not winning it on discipline. What I'm winning it on is my battle formation. Full back row of cannons. It's vital at this point in the game. Get out of that Nitran crummy fort. Oh, it's a capital, not even fortified. Sorry, lands, you're going to have to deal with yourselves right now. Let's get you back to civilization whilst these guys do the sieging, because I can see what our friends are up to now. PLC do not want to be in this war anymore, and I don't overly blame them, but they are in this war. Were there any really good forts here that I wanted to strip them of? No, he's got mostly crummy forts. Something to be said for beelining for Bloc. Ugly, but it makes a point. Any enemies willing to fight peace? Not on very hard mode, heavens no. I think even on normal mode they wouldn't be so keen on peace this early. I haven't occupied them, the war's only been going on for, what, like a year or so? Not enough for peace. Man, bless your heart, Austria. It's a shame I'm going to have to kill you because you have land of vital importance to me. Funny the way that goes. Alright, good enough. Take a step back, split up even so we don't take unnecessary attrition. My manpower is fine for now. But how is it for my enemies? And my allies, for what it's worth. I'm top dog, but France is nowhere near tapped. Commonwealth isn't doing so hot, but not that it matters because very hard mode they can just spring for endless mercenaries. Damn near endless, actually. Don't let them take that fort. Uh-oh, I just incurred some wrath there. They're going to reinforce that. Well, at least Austria's here to pitch in as well. Uh-oh, those numbers are suicidal for me. I should just get out, but... I have no reason to think this battle will go my way. Well, their lack of cannons on the back row is something. And I could potentially bring you guys in fast enough to make a difference in this battle, especially if the Austrians are... Oh god, my line is crumbling already, but we just patched it up with Austrians fast enough. Commissar, you're relatively fast. Get in there and save the day. I don't overly mind losing a battle or two, but... You know, it's like that Olaf comic strip. It shows that God is not on our side. What are you doing going that way? I'm afraid we're getting blitzed. Pull back. Pretty brutal. I shouldn't have... Well, I guess I saved Venice at least, and the capital fort of my subject is not the be-all and end-all of this war. Just a shame to lose a big battle like that. Brittany wants out. Why would Brittany be keen on peace? Breton military strength is tanked. They must have died horribly. Of course, we're not going to get them out just yet, but if it ever goes to low, you know you can take them out. No, Austria, don't kill your own rebels. That's for the enemy army to do. Ah well, as long as Vienna holds true. Castile's arrival, big surprise. I'm not that popular with Iberians. Oh, good job, Albania. Don't even have any cannons and you're tearing down Pollock. There we go, and get our 40 stacks back together. That's more like it, leave it to your enemies. Yeah, I should probably issue an embargo against you while we're at war. Do I have Castile embargoed? No. Let's get it on all of those then. Okay, good. I kept the Ottomans embargoed as one should. GB took some Breton land, I think. That can't be good for them. You crushed them somewhere along the way. Yeah, stepping on Bretons happens. Those enemy numbers are still terrifying, but we'll chip away. Hopefully this doesn't sway back in their favor, like this is some kind of dev clash. If you wonder what I'm doing there, I press F to find province accidentally when I want to press G for consolidate my armies. Well, it's not consolidate, it's a different thing, but you get what I'm trying to say. Hopefully. That big battle took a chunk out of the manpower, but we will persist. I want Memel. I want to make sure that the enemy doesn't retreat anywhere into this. When the game looks for valid retreat paths, if it sees occupation, it sees that as invalid. So Vienna really is nice and farmlandy, as the game says. Looks a bit more mountainous. Remember when Jake didn't use hotkeys for fear of accidentally disbanding his armies? I've done it before, and I could do it again. Don't test me. This changes everything. It changes nothing. That said, though, hopefully the Enlightenment will at least grow in my capital. Yeah, at a reasonable rate as well. I'm going to actually have it grow a touch faster, please. Advancement of true religion hurting, but we should have that grown there soon enough. Got a breach on Vienna. I will try to liberate Vienna when I can. Because again, it's just good to keep Austria keen on this war. He doesn't like all this occupying and besieging stuff, but I like it. He's taken it like a true champ, and if it all goes on long enough, I'll be able to get France out. Length of war, military strength, holding Paris, da-da-da. But removing Paris from the equation isn't that big a deal. I can't walk there, but I can walk to one of these two forts, which are only level 4 forts, and from there, Paris awaits. So I don't actually mind if this gets besieged if the trade-off is France gets out of the war. And I would like to separate piece France and make him break up with Commonwealth, because I have a cunning plan. But that plan requires me separate piecing France. So we're about to redirect our focus. First off, get my army back together here. Second off, save Austria. Third off, separate piece France. If I can get that done, it's winner, winner, chicken dinner. Let's get our army back together here. No, Austria, don't be a hero. You're feeding them war score from battles. Well, I can't blame him, right? He wants to have his country not sieged up. I was ready for the plan to be next session, says Alcoro, but I guess it's too early. Ah, come on. Leave me with something here. Alright, there we go. Got those done. We'll get you guys back together over here. My spy network in France will certainly help with sieging him, but I need to save Austria first. Austria's still high on enthusiasm. That's good for me. But my plan does, even if I had 100% on Commonwealth right now, my plan involves separate piecing France. No, actually, I would adapt the plan for that, but the current plan is kill the French. And who can't get behind that? Okay, they're making a little too much progress over here. Get into a good position for it. Maybe even de-siege this. Where are they going? Doesn't actually show them as going anywhere. On you go, not home. Oh shoot, not as planned. They're gonna kill me in Nitra if I don't think fast. Okay, Nitra's not a good place to fight. However, Austria is helping them out a bit. They'll eat a river crossing penalty if I have my Maneuver 6 general there. Filbo. That's one way to save it. However, they're getting reinforcements from the French. And there are a lot of them, sire. Oh god, nice to see my subject going to help Austria instead of me. To be fair, Austria needs it a bit more, and it could be that the French are going to go up to that fight. Let's try to win both. And at the very least, not lose both. It's not a good battle line on my side at all. But hey, we won in the north. The French turned back. We won in the south. Great. Alright, that's as much saving Austria as I'm willing to do right now. We go on the offensive against France now. Get into offensive position. It's a windmill of love, but just Hawaiian good luck symbols on all of them. Nah, it's alright, Tyrol's fine. I wonder if Wallachia can take care of that on their own. It's not a priority for this war, so I'm not going to get myself killed over it. You two need leadership. We have just leadership for, well, one of you at least. Not Home's been a good ruler for the country, as well as good leadership on the battlefield, so I appreciate that. Right, this could be risky, so let's hope we work together very well on this. Let's just march together as best we can. I don't mind attrition on the way, I mind battles that we lose along the way. This might be enough to... what about Tyrol? Tyrol's fine. It's kind of good for me that the French are busy in Austria. But they changed their mind, they see what I'm up to. That's okay. What's not okay is all those Commonwealthy buggers. Did not expect them to catch me like that. I did not want to have to... Did not want to have to move as a single unit, drinking attrition every step of the way. But if that's what it takes, I will slaughter each and every one of you Commonwealth bastards. Yeesh. Okay, it's temporary, but let's march together as one, because I don't want to get caught out like that again. Hopefully the French or somebody will deal with those Bavarians. Okay, no, it's the Austrians taking care of the Bavarians. This is expensive, but on we go. Not even moving as one, I see. Probably because of differences in maneuver. Same defense on both. Still 180k manpower in the pool, you'll be fine. That's what I'm hoping, and it is what I'm thinking, but still. French have landed, but that's what I have subjects to deal with. Okay, that's my subject. Okay, well that's fine. Wallachia can be as angry as they want to be. By the way, how do you feel about the PLC after that? Neutral, friendly. And despite saying no to the war, you're actually chummy. Well, even if you re-ally, I suspect that Aragon will not get involved. Just a suspicion. I also hope that they don't get involved. Right, Operation Destroy the French is in full effect. Who's got the 3 siege? Herr Kommissar and Zess and Filbo all have 3 siege. Herr Kommissar, PS, you take the north. Zess, Filbo, not home, you take the south. Blow these open. And whilst we're warring with Europe, this is actually a golden era for our culture. Happy days. I wouldn't actually mind switching out Pios at this point. Pios just not bringing what we need. We can hope for better. Alright, it's time for Clinicio to show us what they're made of. The answer is yeah. Welcome to early retirement, Pius. Groovy. Marching on Paris like it's 1814, you were 100 years too early. But it's all going down regardless. And I am dripping with mill points, so we're blowing these walls wide open. I'm not going to assault, not that suicidal. And the French have traditionally got very good fort defense, but I have got massive spy network in France, so it's actually taking fewer than 30 days per tick. Normally you enter France and you're like, what, 50-day siege ticks? Nope. You're going down, France. Oh, Jesus. Just the time for Commonwealthy to get revolts. Not a good time for me, that is. However, let's stay focused. We're here to kick out the French. We focus forts and we focus Paris. Yeah, very fortunate for me. He didn't upgrade all of his forts. Setting up the Commune of France? No, no we are not. That's a good start. Sweden reconquering Denmark. It's just a back and forth there. What do you think is going to help you against Denmark and friends? Oh, probably the fact that Austria won't help them. Oh, Austria did help them. What are you thinking, Sweden? Okay. Zess on Paris. The rest of you over in that other province. I don't actually know how to say Chartres. Don't know if it's a silent S or one of those less than silent S's. My français is pas mal. Blow it all down. Say no to the French. Well, that's what we're looking for. Also, that is what we're looking for too. Alright, look at that. Calais is just begging to be taken right now. A couple of forts and some other occupations, and we should be in the money here. It only takes 15 artillery for the full bonus. This is overkill, especially if the French aren't actually here. Where are the French? There are too many of them to happy-go-lucky split up. French ducats are really nice, Jake. They are really nice, but they're not nice enough. I know what I'm here for, and I'm taking it. I'm here for a fort at 78% actually falling. There we go. Take down Calais, Clenchot. It's tempting to go a bit further south. Let's probe a little further south. How you feeling, France? Almost there. A couple of nice forts will do it, I bet. I don't even know or care where that is. Immediately convert them back. Okay, I would actually rather you guys went down to ensure that Lyonnais falls the way we want it to. That's good, but it could be a little bit better. I want these forts, please. What's Castile doing, jumping around here? I shouldn't need to fight a serious war against France this entire game, which will be nice for me. You're in the wrong province. I said Lyonnais. Considering how smart the AI is, consider the fact that there may be thousands of French stuck in Mexico because of their precious colonial war. Perhaps you have to ask for war reps, at least for Crimea. I don't understand why Crimea is important there. Not like I'm getting sieged down here though, but France and Brittany both want that. Oh yeah, I could force out Brittany while I'm here. Once this fort falls, I should be able to stroll over to Brittany and kick them out too. Just depends what the war score is once we kick out France. It might be high enough to get everything that we want. Well, that's a further good step right there. Excellente. Well, you make a good point. While we're here, why don't we make the French bleed a little? Who's the better siege expert here? That would be Filbo Baggins. And you, since we have the opening now. Burn it all down. Blow Calais wide open. Yeah, might as well. It didn't seem worth it in a level 2 fort, but on the other hand... I'm dripping with mill, so why not? How you feeling now, France? You feeling like giving me money? They feel quite a lot like giving me money. I'd like a little more money, truth be told, so let's keep bullying them. As long as Commonwealth isn't getting all their land back and Austria is still holding strong, then this is good for me. Jake, look at your manpower. Haha, manpower's fine. It's taken a bit of a thrashing, but that's kind of to be expected in a war like this. That wasn't nice. They took that fort back. And there are a lot of Commonwealthies still to kill. Right, I shouldn't get too wrapped up in bullying the French. I know it feels right, and it does feel right. I can't believe this though, right? I had such a great plan, and the Commonwealth went and allied France. That's against my rules. Why couldn't it be against their rules? How you feeling now, France? You feeling like giving me war reparations? Almost there, then. These couple of forts should make the difference. How much of the money are you getting for yourself? Ooh, that's a good question. Surely all of it, right? Huh. More of it than I'd like is going to Austria. To be fair, he's the one burning for me. And fighting a lot of battles, but hey-ho. Maybe you could have prohibited French alliances while you worked with the game. That makes no sense. Maybe it does in your head, but it does not in mine. Alright, how you feeling now, France? Hey, that looks pretty good. Maybe just a little bit more, right? We've come this far, we might as well traipse over France. Desecrate the French. As God intended. All the while, though, I don't like this. The Commonwealthy are getting their lands back. But, like I said, not a huge problem if I'm getting France out of here. Not a huge... well, disease in France. What else is new? Hey, that looks pretty good. But you know what looks pretty better? Forcing them to no longer be one with the Commonwealthy. And we're almost there on that one. Get these occupations and maybe a fort or two, and that is done and dusted. And there's one of those forts, and this is the other. Pop. Goodbye. Goodbye, France. Age points, Jake. What are you talking about? I mean, yes, I have them. None of these really appeal to me at all. I guess I should take one or else people are going to be talking about it for ages. There we go. Hunky-dory. We get the money, we get the war reparations, and most importantly, we break them up with Commonwealth. Groovy. Dun 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 dun. Hey, at this rate I could probably get Brittany out of the war too. Huh, I thought I'd have a lot more war score. Oh Christ, they took back their capital. So I've lost ticking war score on that. Alright, back we go, double time. That's only 7 of you, there should be 8. I'm missing you. Get back together. We need to form another train, I think. Does France own land in Cuba? I don't care about Cuba. I was looking at the maps for a bit, and I no longer care about Alaska or Cuba. Neither of them really make sense, and they justify too many things that I don't want to justify in this run. So, fare thee well, Brittany. I'm not going to break you up with Commonwealth, though, because it's good. You make the Commonwealth... Oh, sweet, that got rid of a lot of these guys, their threats. Which means they can walk back home with impunity. Getting the French out of the war is pretty nice. Right, there we go. Now, PLC, time for you to die. I don't care about Cyprus or Wurzburg. Actually, maybe I should care about Wurzburg. Do they want out yet? Oh, right, lesser partner. That's good though. That keeps the diplomatic slot of yours used up. War goal is imperialism, so I need Warsaw back. Losing Warsaw just cost me about 20 war score. Not to mention made them more keen for peace than I want, more keen for war than I want them to be. Yeah, France, I'm spying on you. What of it? I don't particularly need that. The enemy numbers look far more manageable now. I had actually hoped that Timurids and Commonwealth had something going on like military access treaty so I could break the two up. It's important to me that Timmy don't suddenly think it's a good idea to ally my rival. Could boost Timmy trust, but nah. And good. Oh, that was the province that decided to turn on me, is it? Yeah, okay, let's keep it going. We're almost back in Montenegro land. Let's get Yugoslavic on these Poles. Ordinary Slavs are not strong enough for Yugoslavs. Alright, Alba kicking in just in time. Head on up. To hell with attrition, to hell with everything. We've got a war to win. Kleinschau, you've got 3 siege, right? Good enough. Onwards to Warsaw. Take it back, please. Ah, crumbs. Krakow's stopping us in our... on the way. Alright, double time on Krakow there. The rest of you, go and defend Krakow from Novi Sachs. Nice of the Commonwealth to enjoy their own rebels there. Austria should de-siege his country, keeping him in the war, hopefully. Oh, his military strength is bugging out, but war score should help us on that front. No, I'm not up for that kind of fight. But it's possible he's going to try and defend Krakow from there, which would work against me. He's about to get there. I strongly believe that he's going to go and attack my unit in Krakow. Get together. Yeah, I knew it. He's going for Krakow. We got out of there just in time. We might not have actually got out in time. If he catches me, that's a big loss for me. No, we come after him. Alright, a fight in the Highlands. I will take it. I will take it because as soon as he's locked in, I'm going to move in with you folks. He's got 6 maneuver. We do not. So that means he's bypassing that river crossing penalty.